First round coverage on TNT is presented by NerdWallet. Early run by the Celtics up 10 as we say hello to Stephanie Reddy. Hey, Stephanie.
Hey there, Spiro. I spoke with a couple of Celtics this morning at shoot-around, and Jaylen Brown in specific, he said to me that he himself wants to start the game off by being a lot more aggressive. He said that he wants to make sure that he does all the things that he's done his entire career and been successful at, defending strongly on the other side and being aggressive on the offensive end.
Stephanie, he's been incredible in this series as Young misses the three, and then it's Capella already hitting the offensive glass hard early. Well, Atlanta desperate for some points.
And that time, the switch started. See, Tatum pulls up for the jump shot. When you had Smart on Capella, once the shot went up, he had the advantage inside.
Atlanta trying to get their offense recalibrated here. Hunter turned back. Al Horford was right there. Smart 3-on-1 point. Beautiful fake and lays it in. He has been perfect. 9 for Smart. Jimmy, you think he was motivated coming into this one?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that's 100% correct on that one.
A lot of pride. What a career it's been for Smart. Hunter, strong move to the cup.
And I like that because if Boston is going to pressure you, then you apply the pressure right back at them. You don't bail them out by jump shots. You try to beat them off the dribble. Hunter did an excellent job of getting 2 feet in the paint.
Hunter had that monster game 4, 27 points. Desperately need some contributors. Corner 3 from Hunter. Not that time. Atlanta is 0 their first 5 from deep. This is Jaylen Brown. Silky smooth mid-range J, not that time as well. Atlanta, keep in mind, a beautiful dish. Capella from Young, dropping dimes.
And that was set up because Trey attracts so much attention and defense shifted over. He knew exactly where Capella was going to be. Horford inched over just a little bit too much easy money inside.
Whistle blown here as White makes the catch.
Marcus Smart, not his best performance in the last game in regards to playing, but Trae Young able to come right back and throw it up. And those easy baskets early, I think, are important for Atlanta to establish that high pick and roll.
Foul charge to DeAndre Hunter, his first. Off the corner, dribble drive, Collins with the rip. Terrific defense against Brown. Here comes Young pushing, little contact, and he's going to shoot free throws. Jason Tatum looks confused at that call. That'll be his first. And Trae Young to the free throw line. One thing about Atlanta's offense, Jim, in Game 5, they finally broke through with their three-point shooting. Series best 19 threes tonight. Can they get some of those easy baskets in transition? As you see where Trae sits and what he's done in his early postseason career.
Well, let's go back to the three-point shooting. This is a team that wasn't heavily involved in regard to a high percentage of three-point shots makes coming during the season. Quinn Snyder wanted to switch that. It sounds good on paper, but it takes time for a team that wasn't heavily three-point savvy to be able to switch that mentally of which shots to take, how to take it. But now you saw when they can do it, how potent they can be from behind the three-point line.
Jason Tatum. Too much. A lot made about Tatum's maybe passiveness down the stretch of Game 5. He finished with 19 points as they bottle up Collins. Outside to Murray. He'll launch short. Strong side rebound by Tatum. And back come the Celtics. Look at the three-point shooting. This is Brown. Same spot. Same result. Hawks, Jimmy, just taking that early punch. Starting to settle in here. With possession, down 6. Young sizes up Horford. Reset. 5 to shoot. Young inside, little later, got it! And he's headed to the free throw line.
What made the play is that Trae Young came down and identified who Al Horford was guarding. So he got the switch he wanted. The initial thrust he couldn't get by, but the second one, Al is forcing him to the middle. You see how open his stance is? And because shooting was up top, Derek White couldn't close the gap. Trae Young able to get downhill, 2 feet, bump, complete the three-point play.
Jimmy, watching what he did the other night, 16 of his 38 in the fourth. He scored their last 14 points. Of course, the big shot to win it at the end. You know, he takes his fair share of criticism, but he reminded everyone just who he is as a player as Jaylen Brown hits from the center of the paint. And Boston continues to get really good looks.
But to he who wears a crown, meaning here in Atlanta, a lot is going to be expected. So it's always going to be on Trey's shoulder, but he's able to shake it off, make the plays down the street offensively and defensively when necessary.
But Collins, that was a thing of beauty. Taking contact, and he can cut it to two.
When you talk about the keys to the game in Game 5, it was John Collins. His ability to stretch the floor, but to do this. And this is important because, one, he's forcing Boston to have to play defense with him off the dribble or catch and shoot. But then he's able to pick up fouls on some key players, that time on Al Horford. Be aggressive, understand where your shots are coming from. And Quinn Snyder said, listen, when you're open, let it go. And he stayed true to who he is, and more importantly, he kept his head in the game when he wasn't playing a lot of minutes or being effective.
So Horford picks up his second personal, 2-point game as we cross the midway point of this opening quarter in Game 6. Brown comes around a screen, takes flight, offensive foul. Beautifully taken by Capella. First on Brown.
And a lot of times as a defensive player, you don't have to block the shot like Capella. He just anticipated exactly where Jaylen Brown was going to be. Identified outside of the arc, gave up his body, and took a big-time charge.
Capella's been a part of the nucleus here for now a third straight year, first 6 years of his career in Houston, as Brown will sit. Quinn Snyder makes a change as well. Sadiq Bey into the game for Atlanta.
And you'll see Sadiq Bey come in.
Young on a launching splash. First lead for Atlanta. Jason Tatum answers quickly for Boston. And he has struggled with his three-point shooting in the series. 34%. Murray left open. Back of the rim, no. Capella, that's his third offensive rebound already. What a matchup here. Young sizes up Tatum. Gets it back. 5 on the timer. Young working around Hauser, running floater, just a little bit short. And the rebound pulled by Robert Williams. Here's Malcolm Brogdon. Deep three, got it!
I tell you, this Boston team, when they get it going,